Are we live?
Hi, welcome to the Hammer Away Show. I'm your host, Cynthia W. Hammer, coming to you live from Mix Station Radio in Baltimore, LA Talk Radio, Los Angeles, and Facebook Live. Let's pray in. Father God, thank you for this opportunity to allowing me to be a vessel. Use me, Lord, and allow me to help someone today. So, to get you guys caught up, thank you for tuning in today to the Hammer Away Show. I'm your host, Cynthia W. Hammer. I am on the 2019 book tour for the Seven Rivers, and I will be signing again in October. It's a ways off, but I will be in Ocean City, Maryland, and in Baltimore, Maryland. So look for me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and you can check all of my touring dates. The Seven Rivers is the sequel to Iceberg, about the young girl who saved her brother's life after he falls into the frozen water. In the Seven Rivers, the seven middle schoolers are now going into high school. That's the seven middle schoolers, the characters that people wanted to know more about. Sherry Sweetstone, Richard Roundowski, Cara Lemon are going into high school. Read how Sherry is betrayed by her six comrades, and she has some tough decisions to make. Pick up your copy of The Seven Rivers on Author House, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and all your local bookstores and all online book retailers. So, hello to you, Marcus. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, Miss Cynthia?
I am wonderful. I know you're having an awesome summer. What do we got? What's going on with your summer?
I'm just busy as ever. Mix Station is definitely busy. Making things happen, you know. Trying to get into some non-profit stuff and stuff like that.
That's wonderful. You know, I have found that in my journey that a lot of people want the title, Marcus. Everyone, you know, the people come up to me all the time and say, oh, I'm an author. I don't hurt their feelings. They have their books still in their head. I say, oh, I'm an author. I introduce myself. This is where I'm touring. You know, here's the dates. You know, like me on Facebook. You know, I do my publicity. Oh, I'm an author too. Okay, well, what's your book? Oh, I don't have it out yet. You're not an author unless you published. You may be a writer, but all authors, for those who don't know, have publications. You have to be published to have the title of an author. So, you know, people always want it, Marcus, without putting in the footwork. So, you know, I want to ask you, you know, you've been around a long time and you're a business entrepreneur, but you had to start somewhere. Can you agree that it takes work and it's good that you wait till you earn the title?
Yes, it definitely takes a lot. It takes focus. It takes a lot of concentration. It takes a lot of time from your family, but you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, but you know, with people, what I don't understand. Okay, you're a famous DJ. You DJ all over the United States. You know, you started off with maybe two turntables, and now you have a full radio station. But what people don't understand, they don't even know how to work the damn turntable. Some people don't even know how to operate the soundboard, but yet they want to call themselves the DJ. So people, you know, some people don't know what a chapter is. It doesn't know, and I'm not trying to knock anyone, but you shouldn't roll. It doesn't minimize me if someone tries to choose a title as an author. There's many people who choose titles without the experience. It doesn't take anything away from me because I know what I've done. So I'm not going to stand there and explain to you all day what I've accomplished, but I don't hurt their feelings. I don't say to them, oh, well, honey, please, you have to have something written first. What I do, I just let them say all that to me, and then I just keep it moving, because there is time to take time out for people, and there's also a time where, you know, they don't care. You know they don't care, because if they cared enough, they would care to learn the craft that they're saying they are. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it definitely takes time.
Yeah.
You know, like I would tell young guys, like, yo, just work, just keep working. You know, because that's what I did. I kept working.
Yes. You know? So I said to someone today, what is your book? So I was interested. You know, I would go online and buy one. I said, I support other authors. And they were like, well, I don't have any. I haven't, when they said I haven't written it yet, and then someone else says, I really don't do a lot of I have a book, but I don't advertise it. So what are you doing? So when you run into a person like me, accomplished, you hate on me. So when they run into a person like you, accomplished, they may hate on you.
Yeah.
Don't hate on us because we did the footwork.
Right. That's a part of the game, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. That's the bottom of the game. The height is that you get people who love your work, that hire you, that you get to enjoy, that invite you to all these great places. But I say this because I always share with my audience what I experience. And this is a good topic to address because, you know, we have a lot of people out here that want it, and people have already spoken on this topic. But this is my experience. We have a lot of people that want it. You got to do the work. Quit trying to get the easy bake oven remedy to life. There is not one, because everything you work for and all the trials and tribulation you go through builds you for the climb when you're on the top and you've gotten to where you want to be and you're around a certain type of people, a certain level. You're going to need the experience that you went through when you were climbing the ladder. Without it, you won't be able to sustain to where you are. You won't, you know, like you've had big opportunities. You have a lot of opportunities coming your way, but you've also had some big ones that you had to follow through and suit up and show up for.
Yeah.
If you had not done the footwork, right?
Right.
You wouldn't have been able to handle the big opportunities.
Absolutely. And sometimes the big opportunities sometimes might fall through too.
Yes, but it can freak you out. Well, and you got to know how to handle that as a business person.
Yeah, as a letdown, because sometimes you have a lot of letdowns in the business.
Yes, you do. And all of that makes for your title. You know, author for me comes with many things. You got to know how to deal with the public. You have to know how to deal with businesses, bookstores, publishers, agents, publicists, events. It comes with all that, people, fans, readers, people who don't even read, who don't like books. You know,
and the hardest part is to stay professional while you're doing all that. That's the hardest part. Like sometimes it be some little things that might tee you off, but you gotta hide it and not show it, because if you do show it, then everybody be like, "Oh, he's not professional." But do they understand all the stuff that you're going through? You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah, they don't. You're right. They don't know what came down the pike that day, that week, that year. You're right. And so what I do, you're right. I smile through it all. And I was saying to my husband, I smile through it all because they don't understand the price of my alabaster. You know, I've been through so much, and I'm so grateful for what God has done in my life. You telling me that you're not interested in my read today? There's 15 other people that are in the same day.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm I'm okay with that. But you'd be surprised how many people can't handle that, and that's why they turn around and haul ass back. They tuck their tail in and they quit.
And you got to learn how not to take things so personal. You know, I've learned that. Like somebody said to me, "I don't like how you DJ." Okay, all right. Well, thank you. You know, what can I do to improve? That's what I ask them. And let's see what they say. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And okay, and let's go all in. Now, I know you, I know your music, and I know that it takes a lot to push you to the edge. So you really don't have an edge because you've always been professional. But let's just go ahead and kick it to the people who think we don't have a button. Although I may not show you my button, it doesn't mean that it's okay to be an asshole, because a lot of people that say those things to you, they're not doing anything. Let's just keep it real. They're not doing anything, and they're really not. They're walking through the world not being nice. They probably say a lot of things to other people that they shouldn't say. I'm just not the one that's going to curse you or put you in your place, because I got better things to do.
Absolutely.
But they will run across the right person.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It definitely happens.
Because you know, just because I don't respond doesn't mean I'm a punk. But what I'm saying is, though, there are people who are just really having a bad day every day, and you run into those kind of people, and you almost feel sorry for them. But I dodge them because I ain't got time for that. I mean, You can't rain on my parade. But what I'm trying to say is it's not okay. If you're that miserable, get something going in your life. Bake cookies. Sew clothes. Do something so you don't have to, when you see me, feel so bad about yourself.
Yeah.
Because I'm still going to be me today and tomorrow.
Yeah, I always hit them with, you have a blessed day. That's my last words. You know, they be wanting to fuss. I'm like, God bless you. You have a blessed day.
You have a right.
That's my out. That's my out. That's my roll out.
Right. That's your peace sign, right?
Yeah. After you hear that, you keep messing with me. It might get ugly.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? That's the thing about working in public. And that itself is a whole nother, like you said, it comes with the professionalism. That side really comes with it. And we have like Steve Harvey talk about it. Oprah talks about it. Everyone experiences it. But we're talking about our experiences because, you know, people can relate to me and you because we're attainable. Like Oprah may not be attainable. They may run into you before they run into Oprah.
Yeah, true that.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm sharing we're sharing probably their experiences, but I'm sharing my experience. Like we all, when you're in business, we all have the same experiences. You know what they say, same street, different car.
Yeah.
You know, however we want to
it's
put
all
it.
around the world. You're going to have people that come up to you that just want to mess up your day. Even if we wasn't in our positions that we in. You have people that just aim to mess up a day, you know?
Yes, I like that. Yes, exactly. Yes. So, anyway, we have someone that should be calling in today. We have a lovely rapper from New Jersey, Reeze Stein. He's a young rapper with many, many talents.
Okay,
And
hey, there you go, right on time. All right, hold on.
Okay, he has many songs written. So, without further ado, let's bring him on, right?
He's on.
Welcome to Mix Station. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, can you speak up, please? Very loudly, like speak up for the top of your lungs.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello? I can, but you got to speak up.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can hear him. He good. He good.
Okay, hi, Randy. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, welcome to Mix Station. Welcome to the Hammer Way Show. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, cool. All right, Mr. Laid Back. Okay, so before we get into the interview, Marcus, do you have any songs to play? Can you cue up some music for us?
Yeah, I got his songs. What song do he want to introduce? I have 5 songs.
Well, put one on. Just put it. Tell me which one you're playing, and just put it on for us.
I like this song Galaxy. Let's go with that one.
Okay, well, here's Galaxy, everyone. Ready? Stay on the line.
I don't know if I feel peace in my soul ever really, but I just try to keep it hidden away, locked inside, you know? Yeah. My mind trip out to these thoughts of a galaxy, yeah. When my problems ain't there, what you see is the happy me. But is it actually, or just fractions we try to add up, feel something whole, pieces together like jigsaws till it all connect, 4 in a row. But for now I'm just getting stoned. I'll be getting high until I fall asleep, drown away the problems that we have. Some of my best friends don't even know me. To tell the truth, it's more than sad and upsetting, man. It's depressing, man. Soon as you go make $1, they got you all stressed with new lists of ways they expecting your blessing. Like hands in a cookie jar, life represented. People want money, not love you expressing. No checks and balances, they just want checks and they check-ins. No, yeah, I mean, like, I guess, like, I don't have to talk about this stuff.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm here.
Remy, can you hear me? Hi.
Yep.
Remy?
Hey.
Okay,
Yep.
so that was Galaxy. We gave it a little taste. I want to get to your interview. Okay, so who inspired you to start to write, not only rap, but write your music?
That's a good question. There's definitely a lot of influences that I've had. I think at the very beginning, definitely in terms of feeling like I had the potential to do it. I think for a lot of us, just like me, it was Eminem. And, you know, everything since kind of, for me, the Marshall Mathers EP, and everything from there, and so many iconic songs that he kind of transformed the rap game and kind of gave people a new perspective about, you know, what was hit music, what was a good song, what you could do with a beat or a melody and everything like that. And definitely that was a big inspiration and feeling like I could form some sort of path for myself to do that too.
Have you ever seen Eminem perform?
Sadly, I have not. That would definitely be a dream come true. More to actually perform with him would be a dream come true, but also to see him would be amazing for sure.
Well, we were just having that conversation that it's a process, and a lot of people aren't willing to do the process, but they want the title. Meeting you, I understand that you know that it's a process. And do you have any advice for the young rappers trying to come up about being patient?
Yeah, 100%. I echo what you said. It definitely is a process, and I think it's really just about keeping your head down. If it's something that you love, if it's something that inspires you, and if you have a message to put out to the world and inspire other people, then it's something that it's worth working for, and it's worth taking the time to be in the shadows and to not have the recognition, so that one day when all that work comes to fruition and everything that you thought actually comes true, it's going to be so much more validating and so much more fulfilling for you as an artist and for the people that you inspire too. And definitely it's going to be a more wholesome process. I feel like it's almost not worth it to just blow up overnight. You want to put the work and you want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel like you've earned everything that you have when you get it.
Wow. We need a round of applause on that one. Exactly. That's exactly what we were trying to say. And you are a young man that is studying, and you're in school, and you're writing all this awesome music. I already asked you where the inspiration is coming, but I understand why you wanted to rap. Tell us, where is it coming from, this great work of writing? You have this great writing capability that is usually unheard of from any artist, especially in rap. Like, you know, good rap can write. Writers can, write. There's some good rappers that write, like, I love 50 Cent. But where is this coming from?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm somebody who just speaks on things that I go through and things that I feel in my daily life, in the long term, in the short term, in relationships that have, gone great or gone terrible. My friends who are really close to me to this day, or friends that I thought were close and have fallen out, and, everything along the way in the process, both of life and trying to make it as an artist. And on this journey, I just, I write about what I experience, and I try to just keep it real, whatever I feel in that day, in that moment, when the beat comes on, when I'm working with whoever I'm working with. It's just about being real and talking about my experiences until people hear it and can relate and can take a message away from it.
Well, that's awesome. So I really want you to set us up for it now. This is a song. I might mess it up. It's psychedelic. Is it psychedelic?
Yeah, no, you nailed it. Psychedelic.
Okay, so tell us what is psychedelic, because I really like that song, and I'm going to ask Mark just to play it after.
Hey, I'm already on it.
What it's about. Okay, what's it about? What's the psychedelic about?
Psychedelics has definitely a couple different things behind it. To me, overall, it's just discussing kind of my experience dealing with problems that I face, people who are disingenuous or try to tear me down, aren't really there for me when they pretend to be. And it's kind of how I cope with that, how I deal with that, how I move forward, how I still succeed even when people try to hate or throw shade or whatever it is. And then a big part of it in the song also is just addressing rap today. I think that there's a lot of positive rap, a lot of good rap, but there's also a lot of rap that I feel like, to me, isn't as doesn't need to be rewarded as much as it is, or is not as creative or lyrically inventive as stuff that doesn't get as much recognition. And I think that for people like me, where the message and the lyrics are really important, that's something that I really want to address in general and in the music culture around us.
Wow, exactly. And see, do you know, the audience listening, do you see why he makes a great songwriter? Very eloquently said. Okay, without further ado, let's hear Psychedelic.
Psychedelics hit the presence just to feel the essence of a spiritual awakening flowing through every sentence, floating above my vengeance, life of interdependence. If I'm preaching to the choir, where the fuck's the reverend? Hardwired like a chip embedded into my skull on a journey to fame. I be feeling so intrepid. To the music I'm indebted in a life where pain is just gain that I'm steady manifesting. They pretending cause they know it's for their betterment, impediments. All I see is the selfishness, but fuck settlements, we need the whole thing. And pain plus intelligence, it equal no sort of benevolence. Cause by the time I'm done, I'ma leave them as irrelevant. The way I'm telling it and the way they selling it are two completely different things. But shining, I be shining, they just hide behind the bling. I'm a motherfucking king. So say, oh. No, they ain't really with the shit, so you sickos. Roll up with your squad, look like six hoes. Let me switch though, never switch us. With the big though, call the bitch up, get my dick up. So deep in it though, she got the hiccups. I'm Chauncey, like Villa, broke down like a fix-up. 6 cents for my third cup, roll out so they heard us. Threw the rocks on Nirvana, now the whole room look turned up. They fell off, we don't sweat much, I wild out on the first one. When it's time to ball, I'm feeling way too clutch. I can understand why they would hate my guts. The way I'm getting on without change and make them nuts. But they don't know that another door open when one shuts. So I stay up in emotion till it's fucking comatose. Rappers like the magic potion. I've been hurt with no promotion. All I had was locomotive as I tried to be the chosen. But I've been accepted, Republican scheme, but socially so progressive. You know this introspection, a token to the game of life's complexions. Where money rules all and happiness is possessions. These confessions like obsessions on my goddamn mantle. Every session make connections to these instrumentals. Never lose my grip, I won't forget the fundamentals. Never stop climbing, they don't see the potential. It's gonna be monumental and I'll be so damn successful. Even when it's getting stressful, I take time to say my graces. If I hate you, if I love you, I ain't changed the way my face is. Shades of determination and ambition spray painted all over me, styles burned like an ovary. I learned the ABCs and all I did was keep it G, release the beast inside of me.
And that is Psychedelic by Ramey Stein. We have Ramey Stein on the line. Welcome to the Hammer Way Show. I'm your host, Cynthia W. Hammer, and we are speaking to Ramey Stein. He is a young rapper and producer and writer. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, so can I ask him a question?
Yes, you can. Please do.
So on the hooks, are you singing too?
Yeah, it's on me. I've been working really hard at both songwriting, but also engineering my own stuff, my own songs, my own vocals, everything like that. And it's been a lot of work and a lot of practice and a lot of small nights. But yeah, I do all the singing, I do all the melodies, all the writing, all the lyrics, everything like that. Usually I find the beat from a producer that I like, but I do all the vocal editing and everything like that afterwards.
So any of your local guys that you dealing with in your area, where you from?
Yeah, I definitely have a couple working on always expanding it, but here in New Jersey, I have my boys Eli and Izzy Nice. They're both really talented artists. I have my friend Shakur, who actually hasn't put out anything yet, but he has a catalog coming up, and he's a really, really talented, really insightful rapper. And I actually have some. I lived in Toronto for a year in Canada. I have some connections out there. My boy Wave Montega, Reeze 185. So just my homies, people that I'm close with. I really just try to work with people that I really fuck with and people that I'm close with.
Okay.
So what did you? Well, Marcus, you're a DJ. So are you asking like, okay, so what's your favorite artist that you would use? Can you like sample music? Because you're a DJ, so I can't tell if anybody's sampling because it's not from the 90s. I know all 90s music.
Right.
But the new stuff, so who would you sample from if you were going to add something into your mix, Remy?
Remy. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
Remy.
Marcus.
Well, both of you can answer. Go ahead, Remy. Then Marcus, you answer. Go ahead.
I don't know for me if it would be as much sampling as working with those producers. But I think off the top, the number one person, if I would take a sample from, would probably be some of Timbaland's work, because he's just a very dynamic and unbelievable producer, honestly.
Yes, he is.
Kanye stuff. Kanye would have a lot of good samples to pull. Man is definitely a creative genius when it comes to production. So.
For sure. How about you, Marcus?
I think because I'm a producer, so I like to go into the 70s black plantation type movies stuff. That's where I mainly sample from. A lot of opera, a lot of jazz. That's the type of stuff that I deal with.
Okay.
Because I'm a producer.
So
I like to dig in the crates.
I know, and I like the fact that you said opera. That's pretty slick. That would probably be funky as I don't know what, but you'd have to know how to cut it up, and I know you do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're one of my favorites. I tell you, you're bad to the bone, and just so reminding me, make sure you take me out. We hit Rezy, but we take me out with my Frankie Knuckles. You know that. That's my favorite of all time. And let me tell you, okay, here we go. Okay, Rezy, we're going to switch gears a little bit. I'm going to ask you two both this. What is your favorite song? What is the last song you want to hear before you leave this world? You're not going anywhere. In 60 years, 70 years, what is the song you want to be playing in your ear?
Wow. You might have to give me a second to think on that one.
Okay, well, that's my signature question for the Hammer Away show. All right, Marcus. Okay, Rezy, we put you on 5-second hold. Go ahead, Marcus.
The song "The Rain" by the Dramatics, I think.
Oh,
I wanna go outside in the rain.
Oh,
yeah.
It may sound crazy. Oh my God, that's a good one.
Man, the lyrics in that. He talking about crying so she wouldn't know that he was crying outside in the rain.
Yes,
That's why he went outside.
Well,
that's deep.
Well, that is deep. But if you like that song, do you remember when Patti LaBelle teamed with Bobby Womack? I'm walking in the rain looking for the strength to say goodbye.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. That is a really nice song, too, when she said, "My man, I want to call you." I can't sing like Patti. And say it's on again, but I'm walking in the rain, looking for the strength to say goodbye, whatever. That's old school music. And I had an album that was being held for me in Virginia with Bobby Blue Bland and B.B. King. Right before Bobby Blue Band died, and I didn't go and pick it up. I regret that. I also regret selling David Ruffin and Eddie Kendrick. I had an album from David Ruffin and Eddie Kendrick. I had sat it aside when I worked in a record store in the 1990s, and a DJ like you came in and looked through the crates.
And grabbed it.
Mm-hmm. You notice how that still sticks in my head.
Yeah.
So, yes. So I get it. Come on, Remy, what's your song?
So I'm going to take this definitely a different direction, although I can definitely see that side of it. But just to give back to the man who inspired me and my idol, Eminem, honestly, I kind of see it, hopefully, like the end of a movie, like a badass, like walking away, seeing why everything's, like, exploding behind you, like, throw out, like, screw everybody else, like, I'm going to do me in the end of the day.
So it's "The Way I Am" by Eminem.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good choice. The Wham by Eminem. I love some Eminem, but I didn't give you guys mine. Now, see, mine's a little different. I'm a rock and roller. I love all music, but my song is David Bowie and Freddie Mercury, Under Pressure.
Okay.
Okay, the original, not the one that I sampled from. I'm talking about Under Pressure. If you hear
Under
those
Pressure.
two,
Yeah.
okay, hello.
I'm down.
And then why can't you give love a chance? Why don't we give love, give love, give love? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. I did not say I was a singer. I'm a writer. But yes, you always want to ask an artist.
Yeah.
What kind of music? What moves them, huh?
Right. So I want to add, Remy. When did he start knowing that he could rap? Like, when did it all begin? What age?
Actually, so I started kind of late. It was 18 for me.
Wow.
I had taken a gap year between high school and college, and I worked at this steakhouse in my hometown, and I worked as a runner in the kitchen. And my coworker was, my age. We got along really well, and he was, really different than I was. Really, I had been into hip hop and rap, but not, writing my own stuff or anything like that. He was really just into freestyling, really into writing, really into listening to beats and stuff like that. And over time, as I just heard more and more, and he kept asking me to freestyle with him, and we just kept, kicking it back and forth. I just kept going and going. I was definitely, honestly, pretty awful at first, freestyling-wise, but you kind of you feel freestyling's this thing where you could be terrible, you could still love it, and I just loved it, and it didn't matter. I just had this hunger to be a little bit better the next time, a little bit better the next time. And as I started kind of getting my legs under me freestyling, I realized freestyling's cool, and I still love it 100%, but it's also nice to be able to take a second, write a message, take a step back, and kind of evaluate as opposed to, conscious flow in the moment. And so that's kind of when I started writing, probably 18, close to 19, right before I started college.
Wow, that's a good question, and that's a great answer because we can tell, an artist listening can tell when somebody's got it. You got it, and you have the temperament. And every now and then, you get people every 10, 15 years to come into the game, like an Adele. You know how Adele just came out of freaking nowhere? You get talent that comes into the game, and it makes you appreciate music again. You know what I mean? So it's nice to have a fresh face that is actually talented, a nice voice, who actually gets it. So, I'm really grateful. I'm looking forward to what you have coming. I know that you travel back and forth to LA, and I know that you will, I'm guessing you'll be performing out here.
I definitely hope so.
In Los Angeles?
Yeah, I would hope so. Sometime soon this summer, hopefully.
Okay, and then, so where's your, how do they say it, Marcus? Your Instagram, what's your handles?
You can
Did I
find
say
me
that
on
right?
Instagram. This is Reeze or Raimi, either way. Name is Raimie. This is Reeze, Rezzy.
Okay.
On Facebook?
Yeah, you can
Instagram.
find me on Facebook, Rezy Entertainment, and then everything else social media-wise. This is Rezy or Raimi. Usually the handles, this is Rezy, but you can look up either one of them.
Okay, so if you were to open for, and I know you have your favorite artist, but if you have an opening act, what would be on your bucket list, whom to open for?
Right now, over everybody, honestly, probably Jack Harlow, who's not a humongous rapper right now, but on his way up. And he's unbelievable to me. His combination of lyricism, flow, his sound, very unique. And honestly, RFP to Mac Miller, he reminds me of Mac Miller in a lot of ways, which is really cool to see. So I think that it would be really dope to open for Jack Harlow.
Who did you say? Zach Harlow?
Jack Harlow.
Marcus, do you know who that is?
Nah, got me on that one.
Wait. Say it. Is it black as in the color black?
Jack, J-A-C-K.
Did you understand? I'm
Black.
catching it.
He said black collar.
Jack, J-A-C-K. Harlow.
Oh, Jack.
Oh, it's Jack Carlo. Okay.
Jack Harlow. He's a rapper?
Yeah,
Okay, is he African American or is he white?
he's white.
Okay, 'cause I gotta Google him. I want to know. Jack Harlow. Okay, so do you guys remember Third Base?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Did you
remember
like
Third Base.
I love Third Base.
So
Hey, you have to. Did you like Third Base?
yeah, not bad.
Okay, did Marcus? Did you like Third Base?
Yeah, I like Third Base back then.
Okay, well, you have to give it to Third Base. They came. This is a white boy group. I like saying white boy when it comes to rap.
Yeah, they
This is a
wasn't the
white boy
first
group.
though.
Huh?
It wasn't the first.
Well, yeah, but they came. They stepped on the scene, into the scene with Public Enemy, Tone Loc, LL Cool J, Big Daddy Kane. Who else? Who else? Doug Lazy, Dougie Fresh. With Kool D. Like they stepped into the scene up against all those other fellas and still got their props.
Yeah, they
I
did.
have to admit, Third Base.
Yeah, but it all started with Beastie Boys.
Of course.
Oh, well, but see, here's the thing. I'm not a Beastie Boy fan. Like, you're right. It did start with Beastie Boys. I think Beastie Boys was poking fun at rap. Like, we danced to it, but, that's not fair. But Beastie Boys, to me, was not a rap group. I think they were kind of poking fun, and people kind of liked it because it was fast and loud, and you could jump around and act crazy. But on a serious, when it came to a serious tip, Step Into the AM was they were ready. Like Third Base came.
Okay, I hear you on that. That's a good. Okay, all right, that's a good one.
You get it?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but Okay.
Okay, but are you a Beastie Boy fan?
Yeah, because they was around when hip hop really started popping. In the beginning,
that's true.
with the original Def Jam roster.
Okay. Well, you would know. Look, I will never try to trump a DJ when it comes to knowledge of music. Now, I know some music, but I'm not going to trump the man who put it on the record and spun it, okay?
Yeah, I was a kid, so.
Right. So, anyway, Reeze, okay, so we want to hear some more music. Let's play something of Reze's. What do we have? Set us up for one, Marcus.
Okay.
Give me one and,
Okay, Reeze, we got Lost Hope, Assassin, and Friends. Which one you like the best?
Sorry, say that again. We got Lost Hope and
Assassin or Friends?
Go on Assassin.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Before you throw it on, set us up, Reeze. What's Assassin's about? What's it mean?
Assassin is really just about like honing my skills and my ability in rap and in general in hip hop. All the hard nights, all the hard work, all the time that I guess people were doing other stuff that they call fun or that isn't really towards a dream or a goal, but that I didn't do that, and instead I was working. Instead I said, like, screw that, I'm going to put in the extra time, and, really just doing everything that I can to perfect my craft and perfect my game, and as the title says, kind of like become an assassin in the rap game, I guess.
Nice, and give us about 30 seconds of that, Marcus. And
Okay, I got you.
All right, thank you, sir. Here is Assassin by Remy Stein.
XXStation.com.
Yeah. Son, grinding, get my work in. I become a different person. I know that the pain be hurting. Same time, all this growth is spurting. Into a captain, a goddamn assassin. I'm supposed to be massive potential. Into a leader, make it like I'm G. They catching them, never more slapping on souls of the sacramental. Hard head up in temperamental. Fire burning like coincidental. You feel my presence on the instrumental. I'm going with the flow, guts in the wind, going with the vibe, living in sin. Got me feeling like a fucking kingpin. I'm more than stiff it, more than you need. unique. Since I was an infant, I kept the consistent committed for weeks and months and years. Looking straight in the face of my fears. I'm so trouble, so trouble. But my demons keep me humble. Yeah, you know that I'm trouble, so trouble. But my demons keep me humble. Yeah. So much to juggle lately. I've been stepping through pain like a puddle, solving riddles and puzzles. Ready myself for the hustle. Hop in the whip when I struggle.
Oh, I like that joint. I like that.
Yes, yeah, he's talented. I tell you, Raimi Stein, Assassin. Raimi, where can we find some of your music?
You can find some of my music on all major streaming services right now. Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud.
Thank you. iTunes.
Yeah.
Because
Apple
when you
Music,
say,
Yeah. Just saying, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, everything like that.
Thank you. Because when you say what you just said, for us old heads, I'll speak for myself. For the old heads, we don't know what the hell that is. You young whippersnappers know that. So tell me, what did you say at first? What was the word that you used on all?
Sorry?
What was the word that you used on all?
Social media.
On all what?
Major streaming services.
Okay, got you. See what I'm saying? Okay, awesome. So we want to thank you so much for coming on the Hammer Away Show today. Thank you for sharing your awesome music with us. And look for Raimi Stein on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And we want you to get the last word in. What is your plans for the summer? Let's hear a little bit more from you, and then we'll move on. What are you doing this summer?
Summer to me is just work. It's just music. I'm not a typical, 23-year-old in my summers. I'm not going to the beach every weekend or going on cool vacations. Like, to me, I'm just putting my head down. I'm just working, building my connections, making sure I can spread my message, my word, my songs. People know who I am. Start performing a little bit more. And hopefully just, raise another level with the music and keep climbing from there.
Okay, well, you have a really strong possibility of meeting Bill Petaway. That's my friend, Justin Timberlake. And I'll tell you when we're offline. But I didn't know that Justin Timberlake was one of your three. I knew it was Eminem. So we will talk offline. But anyway, thank you so much for coming on the Hammer Away Show today. You have an awesome day, and come back real soon and talk to us.
Of course. Thanks so much for having me. Talk soon.
Okay, bye-bye. Hey, Marcus, it's you and I.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so we want to wrap it up a little bit, but I want to touch back on the Beastie Boys. Some of the music that came out in the 90s, let's not forget, we had MC Hammer, Queen Latifah, MC Light, who else? Michelle Lee. The list is endless, right? The Jungle Brothers.
Yeah.
The Ghetto Boys. Oh my God, Tribe Called Quest. What am I thinking? Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. It's a lot of people,
right?
But it's always people before them, like Grandmaster Flash and all them, They're the originators, so they're the OGs.
Absolutely. So, do you want to do a plug? Where you at around town this weekend?
I really can't do a plug this week.
Okay. Aren't you heading out of town? Are you going out of town?
Yeah, I'm out of town, so.
Okay, he's out of town.
I'm down Atlanta, then I'm in Alabama.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. You never know who's listening, and from Baltimore, that is going south this weekend. I have had people here in California from Maryland come to my event. It just so happens they were from Maryland. So you just never know. Anyway, Hammer Away Show on Mix Station, syndicated on LA Talk Radio, Facebook Live. Please tune in. Thank you, everyone, for listening today. Thank you so much. And remember to keep God first.
Okay.
Did you hang it up?
Yeah, it's done.